Hi everyone, my name's Peter and welcome to my channel. I live in Ottawa, Canada with my family, my lovely wife and my 2 children, and I recently bought 10 acres in the country out near a small village or town called Merrickville in eastern Ontario. I bought the land in May of 2018 and I'm just starting to move forward with developing the property and starting to use the property more. When I talk about developing the property, I'm talking about opening it up, putting a road in, and putting a couple of buildings so that I can start to use it more actively. Why 10 acres? Well, quite frankly, I wish I had more resources. I would have gone for 50, I would have gone for 100, 150 acres, but I just don't have those kind of resources right now. I feel very fortunate to be in a position where I'm able to buy this land and start to open it up and start to use it in the coming years. What are those actual activities going to be in the coming years? I'm not 100% sure, but in the next 12 months, what I'm going to do is put a shed to hold my various pieces of equipment, and then next summer start to move forward with putting up a garage or an agricultural garage building that's about 32 feet by 48 feet. My first objective for the property was to create some access. I bought the property with this road access about 30 feet long already in, culvert, open access to the road, and I needed obviously to get a laneway or a roadway into the property. So I hired a local firm called Tackaberry and Sons Limited, and they showed up with their fantastic equipment, mainly this excavator. I think it's a 320, but I could be wrong. And they started to cut in the road or the laneway where I had marked it out. The work that the crew is doing is going to result in a laneway that's about 200 feet long, and it leads into an area where I'm going to have my future building, and you'll see them starting to cut in that pad for the building as well. As I begin to develop the property and build the buildings that I've briefly described, 10 by 16 shed will be the first one, and then next summer, like I said, the larger 32 by 48 garage. I plan to do a lot of this work myself, but as much as I love the notion of doing this kind of large excavation and or landscaping work, number one, I don't have the equipment, I don't have the resources to purchase this kind of equipment, and number two, it would take a long time to become proficient at using this equipment to do an effective job. So this is one of the rather larger expenses that I've budgeted for in terms of having someone outside come in, do it for me, and then start getting underway with the projects on my own. I don't know about any of you watching the video, but I love a good construction project, and just watching these guys, this crew from Tackaberry and this large excavator, this 320 Caterpillar, digging away, creating my access lane and digging out the pad where I'm going to put my future building, I get great enjoyment out of it. And as you can see, there's not a lot of soil on the property at this point, in this part of the property. You've got maybe anywhere from 8 to 12 inches of topsoil right on top of bedrock, and it's just very easy for them to come in, scrape off the topsoil so that gravel can be laid down right over top, creating the lane as well as the pad for the future building. in the day, the Tackaberry crew has already started to bring in the crushed stone for the laneway and the future building pad. But here you can see the excavator actually digging out some of the gravel that was already put in for the entryway. The entryway was very wide, and we worked it out that we could steal several yards from that area and take it down and use it in the other areas of the laneway as well as the building pad. So by walking down here, this is about 200 feet to what will then be the edge of the building. The edge of the building pretty much running along the edge of the grass cut there, on that pad, and parking area over there. But what I was really pleased with today, with the budget I had available, the guys who were doing the work were able to also scrape in this kind of turnaround zone. I'm going to put the mill back here, but you come around this little thicket of bush, and the gravel ran out here, but that's okay. And I've just got a little bit of work to do here before I can make that a throughway, but my little tractor will fit through there. And then you come around and you're back at the pad. And then the roadway, you've got again about a 9-foot roadway beside the building in the future. So I'm pretty pleased. I think maybe I can put a pole barn in the back here. These guys did a great job, but there's that entranceway to the other field in the back there. And I look forward to cutting that open in the coming month or two. But I'm a long way from having material that'll have to access it back there. But, oh, super job. I'm super pleased with the work that the Tackaberry crew did today. And hats off to them. They were only out there for about 6 hours, and it was a crew that involved the foreman, the operator in the excavator, and 2 or 3 dump trucks coming back and forth with I think up to 4 loads of the 2-inch crushed gravel and fines. It's a great start to my project, and I look forward to bringing you guys many more videos in the weeks and months to come. If you like what you've seen, hit the like button, and I'm hoping to upload a new video at least every 2 weeks. And if you enjoy what you're seeing in terms of the videos, I hope you subscribe and come back to watch more in terms of what I get up to on the property in the near future. Thanks for watching.